What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. You already know, man. It's your boy Terry VO, Trillionaire Hustle, helping you build your financial muscle, man. Hey, like, subscribe, comment down below, share this channel with your people, man. Let's run it up, man. I appreciate everybody who be subscribing, who been liking the channel, who been supporting your boy, man. Some of the people I didn't even know who was supporting, you feel me, is supporting the kids. So thank you. You know who you are. Thank you. But anyway, listen, I want to talk to you. The name of the game is still buying low, finding value when you buying low, right? So one of the stocks that I know I talked about the stock before, but I haven't recently, is, I'm gonna jump right into it, is Disney. Disney is one of those companies. I think it's just a beautiful thing to own. Like, it's truly beautiful. Obviously, you can tell I love stocks, so the way I describe stocks and the way I talk about these things is probably a little different from the average person, but Disney's a beautiful stock because they've mastered one thing: entertainment. And they have mastered entertainment in a way from, I also have another name for them. I call them, this is the company that they're like a snake with bad venom, man. Once they sink their teeth into you, they got you for life. Disney sinks their teeth into you when you're a kid, when you're a baby, right? We're going to go over a list of the companies they own and a list of movies they've put out over the years where they sink their teeth into you when you were a kid, but when you getting older, you turn into an adult, you still into Disney products. It's just not named the same thing, and you don't even know it's still Disney products. That's what I think is so beautiful about this company, because they will earn you as a customer from when you're a kid up until you're dead. You're a customer of them. So everybody is a customer of Disney. Everybody's a customer of Disney, and they have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of debt, and they can only just keep creating and doing great things, man. Like, I love this company. This is one of those companies I truly love, 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 love. I don't know if it's my top 5 that I love, but please do your own research, of course. But definitely, the company is very special, and I love this company, man. If we're gonna go, let's look at just basic information. Obviously, let's see. So Disney started in 1923. You know what I mean? The Walt Disney guy. Obviously, this is the same Disney that have the Walt Disney Studios, and you know kids go crazy for the Walt Disney Studio, right? They started all of the Disney movies they own. Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny. No, I wouldn't say Bugs Bunny. Mickey Mouse, Aladdin, like all of those, the Marvel movies, Lucasfilms, Pixar. Pixar makes the ones that made the Toy Story. Like, they own all of that, right? And they license that stuff out, meaning that they still make money on it. Anytime somebody puts like any of that stuff on a shirt to sell it, Disney make money from it. You got to get permission from Disney. Like, Disney's a beautiful company to own, man. So we're gonna run through some of the stuff they have here. They right. So they even own ESPN. They own A&E, right? Before I get deep into that, though, I want to go into the numbers. That's what I like. You feel me? I want to go deep into the numbers, right? So if we look at Disney overall as a company, go into the numbers. First of all, we do not have to be that smart when investing, right? Investing is not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about being, can you make the educated guess, and can you make the common sense decision? Common sense will tell you if a company has you from when you're a kid, when you come out the womb up until the way you're dead, that means what? Every year, every month, you're spending money with that company. And that's just one person. So everybody on this earth who's ever been into Disney, they are spending money through a lifetime with that company. That means that company can constantly generate money, right? Now, the thing I'm talking about Disney now is because recently it's taken a little slump, right? But I feel like this company is going to be around for a long time, right? So in the past 52 weeks, it's been selling between $129 to $203. About a $70 swing. It's been changing. It's been swinging. But currently right now it's selling at $140. So it's at its lowest it's been. So if you're going to get in right now, is the great time to get into Disney, right? Now, let's go for, and mind you, I do a lot of my research on a website called seekingalpha.com. SEEKINGALPHA.com. You to go on that website, you type in the company name, they're going to ask you to create an account, but you don't really have to, man. Obviously, I have an account on that website because I'm just into investing like that. And you could type in company name and then you could just mess around. I probably should do a video clicking around on all of this stuff that I use to do reviews on companies before I invest and how I get information and all that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Now, the other thing I want to say about this company is that so when this website would tell you how much is owned by institution and how much is owned by regular people. Institutions are more like your hedge funds, your advisement boards, like all that good stuff, right? Your when I say hedge fund, think about all of those capital groups, this whatever. Somebody last name Capital, they're a hedge fund, or any of that type of stuff. A lot of big brands who money management for a lot of people, they invest in this company, right? So Disney, out of all the Disney stocks, 65% of it is owned by institutions. That means a lot of the people who we consider smarter than us own this stock. So we don't even have to go that deep into the research. And you feel me? You get what I'm trying to say? They already did the research for us. They own all the analysts. They own all the people with the algorithms. If they are owning this stock, then that tells me that I need to be here with them. If 65% of them own most of the stocks, listen, I need to be here with them. Market cap 250 billion, enterprise value 310. Market cap and enterprise value. Market cap is your value. Enterprise value is how much you are plus your debt, right? They're operating at a 33% margin for profit. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know what I mean? Even in this pandemic, of all the stuff that happened, they still made about 67 billion. That's ridiculous, bro. They still made about so they still made about. So yeah, there you go. Total debt is about 58 billion. But the reason why I don't usually like to invest in companies with a lot of debt, right? But the reason why I don't care at all about Disney's debt is because of the amount of they have 202. I think they have $202 billion in assets, meaning all of the Disneys, all of the Disney movies they own, all of the shows they own, all of the licenses agreements that they own. Like, you know what I mean? They could sell, for example, let's take Star Wars, right? They own Star Wars, for example. They could sell Star Wars name and likeness and all of that and get rid of that debt easily. Like, you feel me? That debt don't matter. A company like Disney's debt does not matter because they have so much assets. That is so much more than the debt. So the debt is probably building, and probably those locations where they're building Disney resorts, those are probably their debt, right? The rent or the once that get built or whatever. Their debt don't matter. Like, company like Disney debt doesn't matter because they have so much assets that they could sell that would easily take care of this debt, right? Like I was saying, long-term debt is only 32%. They're operating at a free cash flow of $7 billion. Like, dude, this is a steal. Currently, right now, selling at 140. This is a steal. This is a steal right now, right? This is a steal. I don't know what else to say. Like, guys, okay, now I'm about to go down the list of all the stuff that Disney has put out and all of the things that they've been involved in that you probably didn't even know. And I know it's going to be a little long-winded, but while I'm going through it, just think of how when I say this company sinks their teeth into you from when you're a kid, and they own you. Like, I mean, they got to have Disney venom in you up until the time you die. I mean, you're gonna be spending money with them for your whole lifetime. This is serious, man. You need to get in with this company. So Disney own list of Disney television series, right? If we go there, they own 20. So every time you watch, they own 20 of television program. They own part of FX. All of the movies you be seeing on FX. They own Pixar. They own Marvel Studios. They own National Geographic Channel. Like, they own ESPN. Like, they own, like, dude, they own almost all of the stuff. Like, even when you grow older, you start watching other stuff like FX, A&E. They own all of that stuff, man. Some of the shows they've been responsible for and some of the stuff they've put out. Let me see. They own Discovery. I'm gonna go through some of the stuff they've put out. Like, they just own it. You guys probably wouldn't even know or anything like that, right? So, for example, is that movies? let's just go for shows, right? Even shows, for example, shows that Disney had owned that you probably didn't even know, right? In Living Color, that was a sketch comedy show, but it was basically owned by Disney because it was owned by Fox, but Fox is owned by Disney. So In Living Color, you got what you call it? What else? Cops. What else you got on here? What else you got on here? What else you got on here? That's King of the Hill, one of my favorite shows. They own that Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Dahmer and Greg. I ain't watched that, but I know a lot of people probably watched that. What else? What else they own, man? What a Judge and Amy, Angel. These are shows I think people have watched. That doesn't necessarily mean that I've watched all of these. Like what else is on here? Reba, the Bernie Mac show. Like that's crazy. Disney owned all of these things, bro. Disney's making that money on all of this, bro. Disney, all of that stuff is by Disney, bro. With a Boston Legal. Well, I'm gonna go over Bones. Bones was one of my favorite shows. Prison Break was a great show. Like this, How I Met Your Mother. Disney got that. My Name is Earl. Disney got that. That's all stuff that on Disney. I mean, even when you see those things play on later on in TV, what you call it? Those is like Disney still get paid from those shows being played later on. Like the show was good for a while, then it got canceled. Nobody watched it for 5 years. Then 6, 7 years later, the show started getting reruns. Even when you're playing those reruns and those commercials are being put in those reruns, Disney's getting paid for that. Like, come on, man. Like, dude, Wicked Games. I know a lot of people was watching that show. I didn't watch it, but I heard people talking about it. Wedding Bells, stuff that be on like what you would call it, TLC. Disney owned TLC, and they own the woman. What's that woman channel? Not TLC. The Lifetime. They own Lifetime. Like, you feel me? What else be on here? I'm gonna keep going. This is probably gonna be the, but I'm just to give you an idea of all the stuff they got, right? There's that 24 Live Living. They have that television show. Disney owned that. What else we got on here? What else we got on here? Boom, 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 boom. The Simpsons. Disney owned The Simpsons, The Family Guy, American Dad, and all of those shows that now we are older, we're watching these shows. We've transitioned from really cartoon to adult cartoon. That's all Disney. That is all Disney. Like, that's all Disney. Last Man Standing. Now I'm getting into the shows from our generation, right? Queen of the South. Even that show they own. This Is Us that you see on ABC. Disney owned that. Just like, dog, Disney is crazy. Like, bruh, they own everything. They are involved in everything. They are involved in everything. They are involved in everything, man. Now let's go into some movies, right? Don't forget the lyrics. Matter of fact, I'm going to something else. I'm just trying to give you guys a little rundown of all the stuff that the Late Show, they own that. Greed, the show, they own that. Temptation Island, they own that. Love Cruises, Celebrity Boxing, 30 Seconds to Fame, Joe Millionaire, Married by America, Mob, I Want to Marry Harry, I don't know what that is. Beat Shazam. But all of those shows, is like, they had us when we was young, but when we getting older, we get into those shows. Disney also owned those shows, guys. So they're still making money from those shows. They're still the Dave Ramsey show. Even Disney even owned that. That's crazy. They own the Dave Ramsey show. A lot of everything you see on Fox. Fox is owned by Disney, right? So get out that list. Let's go to another list. Okay, we already went through that. Right, let's go into some of the movies, some of the stuff they own from when you was a kid. Even though I was talking about all of this stuff, but they own The Lion King. That's my favorite movie of all time. Anybody know Lion King, my favorite. The Jungle Book, A Bug's Life. You know what I mean? Toy Story. I already talked about Toy Story. Tarzan. Cinderella. The Rookie. That was more of an adult kind of movie. But the Lizzie McGuire movie, Finding Nemo, Freaky Friday, Pirates of the Caribbean. I already said The Lion King. The Princess Diaries, that's Disney. Bambi, that's Disney. Like, you feel me? Ratatouille, that's Disney. Wall-E, that's Disney. The Little Mermaid, that's Disney. Boat, Disney. I could just keep going, bro. Old Dogs, that's Disney. Like, guys, I'm gonna keep going too. I know it's kind of boring, But I'm gonna keep going, like, cause you gotta understand just how powerful Disney is. The amount of stuff they own, everything that is on all the Star Trek movies, the Lego movies, all these shows that are on like Pawn Stars, PAWN Stars on A&E. Everything on A&E is Disney. Like everything on Lifetime is Disney. They own entertainment space, period. They're gonna probably have you from when you were a kid all the way till you're an adult. They're just gonna have you, man. Think of how much adults go crazy for Star Wars. Disney own that. Like, they just got it like that, bro. Disney, and for them to be on sale right now, Indiana Jones, for them to be on sale right now for $140, and between the 2 weeks, at one point they were up to $200. It's a steal. You need to get in on Disney. That's one of the most, right now, is being so undervalued. I haven't put my finger on it, why they being so undervalued, but guys, you need to get in on Disney. Disney's where it's at, bro. Disney's where it's at. And right now they're on cheap. That's what happens. Sometimes companies go on sale. That's why you can't just be buying all the time. You got to know when and where to buy, right? Because of whatever happened, Disney's at a discount. Doesn't mean it's a bad company. It's just an opportunity to get in right now. Right now is the opportunity to get in there, load up on a bunch of Disney stocks, and ride that wave to the top, man. Buy low and hold for a long period of time, or buy low and sell high. Either of those two game plans, that's how you're going to win in the stock market, man. You don't got to always be buying things when they're constantly high. Put them on your watch list and watch them. At some point during the year, they're going to fall below their norm. And that's when you swoop in for the kill, man. Like, subscribe, comment down below, share this channel with your people, man. This is a steal, man. If you could cop it, go ahead and cop it and do your thing, man. And keep this in your portfolio with the mindset you're going to pass this down to your kids, man. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment down below, share this channel with your people, man. Catch me on the next one. Trillionaire Hustle. I'm gone.